What advice would you give to organizations or engineers beginning their journey towards standards-based, event-driven automation?
Uh, Excellent question. And I think a lot of time, especially when you speak with engineers, we sort of go down the path of technology and solutions and what's best out there. And I think it's important that we align towards what the goal and vision is for our organization and what are we trying to achieve? What are the challenges do we have today? And what business value is realized if we solve those challenges? I think we have to start with the problem. We have to start with the challenge and then work from there to what the solution may look like. So the true value is realized when we prioritize and articulate challenges we need to solve. So the first thing is we need to make sure that we can articulate our challenge. We know what we will get if we solve this challenge. It's also not just about the technology, it's also about the people, because remember, when we introduce the technology, when we bring in the technology into an organization, we must be very careful what we choose, because technologies can upgrade with a single click of your mouse, but getting people through that journey and then upskilling your people is a very important piece. So that needs to be planned. So bringing people should be part of that journey and driven by the vision they aspire to achieve together. So that's very important. Also, having the innovative mindset is very important for everyone, like end users, as system integrators, vendors. We need to have that open mindset about, think big, start small, go fast, fail fast, and learn, and then improve from there. A lot of people are like waiting for others to, take on that risk, or, we will wait for 20 years for this technology to become obsolete, then we will adapt it. Those sort of conversations. So I think a lot of organizations, especially like Schneider Electric, we invest heavily in innovation and train people into really that sort of thinking, where we start off with the customer experience and work backward from there. That's very important, like the challenges of customers, and work backward from there. Finally, let's talk about technology, what to choose. Now, if I was a customer and if I were to choose a technology, I think the first thing, especially in the OT, will be it needs to be standard driven. I don't want something which is proprietary, or somebody written a code in Python and then that person leaves tomorrow, then I'm in trouble, right? So I need to have something which is standard driven, future proofs me in terms of, if I'm going to invest into this technology and I'm going to create logic and everything else for this particular technology, I want this to be protected. I don't want to lose this in 5, 10 years time and redo it again. It's like, writing a piece of Word document, and then once you upgrade your Windows, like all your Word documents are no longer valid. You need to rewrite your Word document. Like, how would that feel on the IT level? Like, it will feel really bad. Why do we accept it in OT? So I think that thinking should change. That you're investing into engineering, you should be able to protect it and move it forward. And also something that I will invest is, which is something that is supported locally and globally. So don't want to go and get a technology which nobody has a knowledge base on, unable to support me locally or globally. And I think that's very important. So regardless of whichever technology any customer chooses, I think these will be the three things for me. Like, it's standard driven, it's future proofing, and it's locally and globally driven. Like, there's a knowledge base on that. So connecting it back to what we do, we've got a local expert center of excellence in our team, which is specifically for the automation expert in 61499. Globally, we've got hundreds of employees who are working in 61499 within Schneider. Let's go outside Schneider. You saw the US slide, you had 100 plus members. So that means the knowledge base is not just Schneider driven. It's actually, you got big vendor names in there, big customer names in there, a lot of educational institutes who are already doing research, and not just research, because a lot of people think it's a research-based project, but they're doing some cutting-edge stuff with the 61499 standard. So that will be my takeaway, that people, process, technology, find a way to move them together, keep the innovation hat on, invest into the technology which will help you move forward.